Okay, guys, we took a long road trip yesterday. Well, just maybe a 300-mile trip. Not bad. Truck drove fine. Woke up this morning and started, and now I'm getting these codes. They're all odds and relating to all odd injectors, fuel injectors on the 1357 cylinder, and the likelihood of injectors being bad on all four. Not saying they can't be, but it's not common at all. And I just put new injectors in this thing, brand new OEM injectors, so that's not the problem. It's running like crap. It's misfiring really bad. Got great oil pressure. So we're gonna get out here and see what could have possibly happened. I don't know. I kept remote starting it this morning a couple times before I came out. I don't know if that triggered a fuse or something, but I've done that many times. But hope it's something simple. But let's see what we got. Okay, I just did a visual inspection on the odd side and I don't see nothing. I didn't remove the cover yet, but I just replaced these injectors, coils, the whole 9 yards, and spark plug wires, and replaced everything. It's been working perfect until this morning after multiple remote starts to keep the truck warm while I waited to go out. So got the fuse box off. I think there's two sides to each wiring harness. I'm hoping the fuse somehow triggered, but what will have caused it? So that's another concern, but we need to start someplace before I remove the cover off the engine to do a visual of the wiring harness. We didn't run over anything. I just couldn't see nothing just popping off or messing up. There's a possibility of something getting hot and the wires melting, but I don't know. We're gonna check it out. This is bothering me. So I see number 13 is injector B. I'm guessing that's one side. I don't know which side is it for. It's a 20 amp. You go down to 23. That's injector A, another 20 amp. So I don't see anything else on here related to the fuel besides the fuel pump. Number 20. So we got 13 and 23. They're 10 apart. They're kind of right up under each other. If you look there, it will be like so compared to this. You can see the fan, both fan relays, and all three fan relays are here. So if you go over, so we got 4, 8, 13, 20 amp, another 20 amp. So we're gonna test those and see. I'll do a continuity test on them and see if they're blown. Before I remove the fuse, I remove the hot side of the value terminal. Hopefully that can reset something. I'm not sure, but visually I don't see anything. The wire's burnt or frayed or anything on that side. So let's see if any one of our fuses are blown on in real time. That one's fine. She's number 13. I'm guessing the other one's fine. It's blown. It's blown. Well, why did it blow? But we're gonna find out. We're gonna replace the fuse and have our fingers crossed that it was something simple that kind of, there was a surge, an abnormal surge that caused it to blow out of nowhere. So fingers crossed, guys. And same for you if you're having this problem. My fingers are crossed, even if it's well after this video has been posted. So let's get some accuracy here before we continue on. So the one that blew is the driver's side, the odds, number 23. Injector A. So the A side is here. It kind of makes sense. And the B side is the passenger side. So let's get a 20 amp fuse and go from there. We're going to get a smart blow fuse. All right, just got a regular 20 amp. I'm going to more smart fuses. Let's go back with it. fuse. Let's reconnect the battery. Hope for the best. Let's hope it was an anomaly or something, guys. Don't need no more problems. So, all right, it's time to test the vehicle. All in one motion. All in one motion, guys. Still misfiring. Got a problem there. Blow again, guys. Okay, guys, I've looked. I don't see no wires frayed or burned, or they all like they've been. Like nothing kind of stuck together. And another thing about this is these injectors are brand new. These coils are new. They're all AC Delco, and I know I don't have a bad injector because an injector is just a solenoid that opens and closes. It won't cause the voltage to pop that fuse like that. The coils also run on the same line as those injectors on this side as well as the other side. There's no coil fuse. They run off the same line. So I suspect I may have a coil causing this issue. One that's on the line of where the fuses ran. And I don't know. Like I said, there's a primary and secondary voltage, a high voltage and a low voltage on each coil. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me that will cause a surge to blow that fuse so quickly as soon as the vehicle starts up. So I'm gonna have to just get a few fuses here and unplug the coils and see what happens when I plug up each coil while it's running and see which one will blow it. That's the only way I can kind of do a quick test with this. So let's see if we can find it like that and see what the culprit is. So I'm gonna get a long screwdriver and pop these coils, take the plugs out the coils, and we're gonna put another fuse in and see what happens. Okay, I got the back coil unplugged. Like I said, I don't see no wires messed up or anything. And we got some fuses. I don't got no more 20 amps right now, but I do got a couple 10s. And a 15. I got a bunch of 25s, but I'm not going over. You never want to go over. I can do under just to hold the voltage. If that coil is causing it, this red coil, what will happen is the vehicle started, it'll misfire because the coil is not functioning. However, the fuse won't blow. But we're gonna see. So, let's start up and see what we got. We know the light will be on. That was not it. Okay, we got that one unplugged. Let's go with another fuse. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. It didn't blow, guys. It didn't blow. It didn't blow. It didn't blow. Wow. Turn this chime off. It didn't blow. It didn't blow, guys. Nope, it didn't blow. So can this coil be the culprit? Well, we're gonna test the fuse up. We're gonna do a continuity test so I can show you guys. Let's test it. We got continuity there. Not blown. So we got a bad coil, and I got one. I got 4 of them. Well, I got 8 of them. So if you guys are going through this problem and may need some assistance, and you gotta take this coil, I got some 8 extra coils. I took the coils off here; they were all good. This coil is brand new, and it's a AC Delco. It's an AC Delco, guys. So that's, I believe that's it was a 10mm bolt. Let's drill that coil off and replace it really quickly. Let's start and see what happens. Super quick removal. Luckily, I have coils to replace while I'm diagnosing this thing, guys. So to help you guys out in the field, this just happened out of nowhere. We drove 300 miles. It ran great yesterday. This morning, got up, remote started a couple times, then nothing. So let's see if we can get it back running perfect with this coil swap. Okay, there's one of the older coils that came off of here, the OEM coil. And here's the aftermarket phony AC Delco crap that they're selling with in AC Delco packaging, because there's no way in the world this coil has less than a few thousand miles on it. There's no way in the world. It should be going bad. It's an AC Delco. You got some fine print there, but it doesn't have the numbering like this one. You guys can see it. Maybe a knockoff, and they sold me a knockoff. Make no sense. This coil on here works great, and it's been on here forever. So I'm one hand in this, I'm holding the camera in one hand, and let's hope for the best. 10mm, by the way. These bolts are 10mm. I have a video on my channel to remove and replace all these coils, all these injectors, intake gasket, and a whole bunch of more stuff for this vehicle. We're gonna plug it up. Let's tighten it down. Just snug it tight. All right. Let's pop the wire back on. Okay, we got the 10 amp right here we just used. We know it's good. So we're all plugged up, and if everything is like I believe it is, then the vehicle should run back perfectly, and I can go on with my day. The sun is trying to come out. It's still chilly out here, but I got so many things to do. I really hope this was the case. I don't have to go probing for wiring, but we narrowed something down. So let's start her up and see how she running. Let's see what we got, guys. Come on, big boy. Okay, I'm not worried about the subject light. That's gonna go off. It's running perfect though. No misfire. No misfire, guys. No misfire. We do gotta get a 20 amp fuse for that, but no misfire, no misfire. So we had a bad knockoff coil. It looks brand new still. It's a knockoff. Wow. So whenever I was resetting the codes, it was coming right back. No misfire. So let's turn this light off. Let's reset this. Let me zoom in. Oh, cold. Let's get them out of here. Right off. They was coming directly back, guys. Whenever I remove them, they'll pop right back up on the scanner. So let's get back out of here. Let's read the codes again. None found. And I have power. Wasn't doing this before at all. Wow. Another flawless job. Another Terrence flawless job. Been doing this for so long, guys, since I was 9 years old. I can figure something out really quickly. Great oil pressure, everything. I do got a tiny exhaust leak when I put the exhaust up on this side. When I did the rear main seal on this vehicle. We fixed our problem, guys. Nothing. Those codes was coming right back. It didn't take no time. Let's check again for you guys. Clear up. Let's read them again. Nothing. Let me put the cover back on the engine. Pretty quick. Took about 30 minutes overall. About 30 minutes overall to figure out this problem. Running. Back perfect again. Running back perfect. Put the cover back on. What our temperature at? So we climbing. No, nothing. All right, guys. Hope you found this video helpful. Subscribe to the channel. I got awesome new content coming. Great content coming. And hit the notification bell so you guys be notified when I upload new content. Terrence, and I'm out.